rounds are changing and see where the game might be going really helped me. Just like knowing like, hey, I'm feeling really good with the caucus team right now. Like I think we're gonna win a lot when we're rolling the balls. I'm convinced that it's gonna be me, Steven, Josh, and Amir. But then a couple rounds later, it turns into somebody's getting in trouble for the caucus challenge. Like someone's gonna be the fall guy. And I realized that I needed that fall guy to be Steven instead of me. Not to say that I made the vote you or I was in control of it, but I was really working to make sure it was not myself in those rounds. I made a deal at the beginning of the game that I'd work with Missy and T, with Maddie and T, and
30 seconds.
It was a pleasure just to get to touch base and figure out how all the information that people brought me could be used to both advance my game and my allies. I think I did a good balance of being loyal to some people while also being willing to sacrifice where I may have put a lot of capital into someone for the sake of way to the end. I had to win myself my own way here. We all know that if I didn't win that last thing, I'd be fighting in a minute final. But guess what? I'm here confident enough to say that maybe I would have won that too.
All right. Thank you guys. Good opening. I'm going to just go in the order of how I believe you were all eliminated today. You can ask questions to 1, 2, or 3 of them. Try to keep them, not essays. So we're going to go with that. Josiah, you were up first. No questions? Drew.
What point did they
I believe the Big Brother round where I won HOH and the veto, I had the most competition power, but the most social power, I want to say, was the Survivor round where we had 2 urns.
I think the round that I had the most social power influence was probably the round that Mary went home. I felt like that was just kind of I felt like I was the person with the most reason to kind of push that, and I felt like that got across to the people that I spoke to.
I would say the round Steven went home, Addie was HOH and was starting on the path of thinking about getting out Emily, and through some conversations, I think we adjusted that plan together to eventually go for Steven. Obviously Emily's sitting here next to me, and I don't think that's because of that round per se, but I do think that my relationship with Maddie, Emily, and Goodman allowed for that vote to go towards Steven rather than Emily, because I wasn't quite ready to lose Emily as a number yet.
Thank you, Drew. Athena.
That was a good question. I'm going to ask it anyway. If you guys could change anything that you have played in this game today, would you change anything or no? In any order, we go. Fine, good. Oh, it's also loud.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess hindsight is 20/20. So obviously there are definitely things that I could look back on and wish I could have done maybe even slightly differently, or conversations I wish I might have had, or people I would have talked to more, even just to get to know on a human level. But I think something that I guess I there are some people that I met today that I sometimes wish I could have spoken to earlier, because I wonder how that could have influenced my thinking on the game. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how I played overall socially.
Yeah, I think, I'm definitely, happy to be here. I wish that I don't have to make hard votes, but you always have to make hard votes. I think the one thing I would say is sometimes people scare me.